Hi, I'm Jamie Donegan, co-founder, producer, and director of Hot Dogs Nights at the Numerica Performing Arts Center. I'm also the choreographer and the props master, and I do a lot of other small jobs. But anyway, one of the things that when we started Hot August Nights, we decided that we wanted to do a very distinct style of show here at the Numerica Performing Arts Center. I want to do something that's a little more edgy, something that's a little bit more mind-bending, that stretches the minds. And so we started. Our very first show back in 2013 was Rocky Horror Show. That was pretty mind-blowing and fun. After that, we did Bat Boy the Musical, which was a foray into another young man's journey in life. It happened to be a Bat Boy. We did some amazing technical things with that show and had this cast that just blew everyone away. For those of you who saw it, it was a spectacular show, and I want to thank all four of you. But it was super fun. We learned a lot about what we wanted to do with the theater. The third production we did was Cabaret, and that featured one of Wenatchee's amazing performers who now performs on Broadway regularly, Nicole Benoit. And I met with her when she was doing a show here, and she was talking about how excited she was to bring her talents at a killer production. It was absolutely amazing. Our next show was Chicago, the musical, where we turned the entire stage into a deep, dark speakeasy, which was fantastic. Our next show was La Cage aux Folles. Wow, that was a big surprise show for me. Always one of my favorites. The music is gorgeous. The story is just amazing about family values. And we brought that to Wenatchee, and I have never seen an audience go to their feet as quickly as I saw with that show. It blew my mind. After La Cage aux Folles, lots of pretty costumes and feathers, it was just inevitable that we would do the full Monty next. Didn't spend as much money on costumes, and that was perfect. We had a great response. We were sold out every night. It was a fantastic experience, led by almost an entirely local cast. We had one or two people that came in and helped out, but just before COVID hit, we had a big hit with a show called Hands on a Hard Body, which was spectacular. Again, using the stage in a way that had never been used before. We put a revolving stage and a pickup truck on it and learned heartwarming stories about the people standing with their hands on this truck trying to win it for all these different reasons. And it ended up being one of my favorite shows, even though I never cared for it before. This year, we are doing an amazing show called Pippin. It was written by my good friend Stephen Schwartz and Roger HIRSON. This year, 2022, is the 50th anniversary of Pippin, the musical. People always ask me what Pippin is about, and I start to try to explain it to them, and then I kind of have simplified it. It is the journey of a young man trying to create an extraordinary life. And it's kind of funny, and it's kind of heartwarming, and it's probably gonna be one of the most mind-blowing shows you've ever seen at the PAC, because we always enjoy using the PAC stage and the facility in new ways for all of our productions. We typically have our audience on the stage with the actors, and so it's very up close and personal, intimate theater that packs a punch. That's my goal always. And so we hope that you'll come see Pippin. They did it back in the 80s, and it was very controversial, and I love that. 50 years later, this show just had a run on Broadway, sold out for several years. It's a wonderful, heartwarming story of this young man and the people in his life as he struggles and imagines a more extraordinary life. Pippin, the musical, 50th anniversary of this show, and I couldn't be more proud to be directing this show. It opens August 4th, and it runs through August 13th. We have Thursday, Friday, 2 shows on Saturday. Then we're gonna take a little break for a couple days. We're gonna come back on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.